Gonna have to have an open mind for this one. But I think you guys do. Like, you guys are cool. I feel that vibe. As soon as I publish a video, I just get a wave of love. I see all of your light that you send me. So let's talk about the enchanted realm, because I'll be honest, I've noticed my ears are looking pretty elven fairy-ish over the last few years. There's actually been times where I've had to like conceal them because it was kind of getting out of hand, but this was not always so. I didn't always have my ears like this. I actually just had normal small ears back in the day before I took my leap into nature and just really honestly coming from a place of needing sanctuary. I was asking for help. I was in a place in a time where the realm of the human species was very degenerative to my health, and I was needing access to higher realms. So basically, I went into forests all over, not just one. I went into all different forests and read the energies, sat with the nature spirits, the devas, and like I said, came from a very empty, sad place in my heart of really just wanting help, wanting a door to open, wanting someone to care for me. And guess who showed up? It was the elven races, and it's like the realm of fae and fairies. They're the ones who really showed up for me. And I know this goes all into different star races. A lot of us have access, or I don't know, maybe it even goes into genetic encoding where you're able to open up to these realms because of your DNA activations. But for me, it was just like family was coming to say, hey, we love you. We're going to get you through, and we're going to give you access to these enchanted realms where you can heal. So, one of the biggest things that happened, because what I was doing was I was actually doing cold water sits in creeks and water beds that were way off into nature. And so I was having in my meditations, I was having awakenings. I was releasing cellular memories. And in one occasion, I remember hearing the whales and the dolphins while I was underwater. And I also remember a water nymph coming to greet me. And that was kind of when I learned about water nymphs and sprites. And they were just so lovely, so amazing, so beautiful. And I guess a part of my soul just merged with who I really was, because I realized that I was actually a part of that realm. And I noticed that that was the time when I was starting to change in appearance, and I was taking on, the pointed ears and whatnot. So it's not, I know some of you are thinking like, well, isn't this a secret? Like, you're supposed to keep it a secret. Well, yes, I do keep my experiences to myself, but I think it's pretty obvious that a lot of us are fairies. We come from star systems where there's other types of humanoids, and we really link with other types of species and other types of life forms. There's all different, forms of consciousness, and I think that that's what I discovered with the enchanted realms, is that it's not just humans that have access to higher levels of consciousness. If you think about it, life, everything in it is a living reflection of that observing consciousness. So you can find it everywhere. You can find it in anything. So I think I'm just putting this video out to anybody who's lonely, who doesn't have any connection. You can't even find it in your family. My advice would be is to open yourself up to your star family, and you will be gifted or blessed with the ability to connect and the ability to take on, the truest, most authentic version of who you really are.